Hi, I'm Kirby Allison, and in today's video, we're gonna be filming something that, quite honestly, it's been a long time since we've filmed, and that is a Bespoke shoe unboxing. Yes, that's right. This is a video that is amongst my most favorite to film on this channel. And in complete honesty, I think it has been too long since I've had the opportunity to film an unboxing of a new pair of Bespoke shoes. Everyone that watches this channel knows that I am in love with the quality, craftsmanship, and tradition behind a fine pair of Bespoke shoes. I spend and have spent considerable amount of time really exploring this world and telling these stories for all of you here on this YouTube channel. And one of the great joys is the ability to commission pieces during that process that I'm able to see being made with people with whom I have filmed and developed relationships, and then finally unbox something to enjoy. And for one reason or another, I think the last pair of shoes that I've received were those Graziano and Girling Bespoke semi-brogues. Absolutely beautiful shoes, the St. James 2, and that claret King Charles finish, that really deep, rich black burgundy. Incredible pair of shoes. Anyway, I digress. That's not the reason we're here today for this video. We're here today to talk about Dominic Casey. Now, of course, Dominic Casey being one of my dear close friends, he's a great example of the relationships that develop during that Bespoke process. I've had the opportunity to film with Dominic extensively on this channel and have been continuously struck and humbled by his generosity in sharing his knowledge with me and, of course, with all of you on this channel. In that process, I've been able to have some absolutely incredible shoes made, and I think I have almost as many shoes from him as I have anyone else. So as the way many things go, Dominic is a victim of his success. Because of the videos that we filmed on this channel, he has quite a full order book, and that has made it increasingly difficult for me to get shoes out of him. So it's been quite a long time. I think the last pair of shoes he's made was those black Pigskin cap-toe Oxfords, which are beautiful shoes that unfortunately I don't have today with me. But I have a new pair of shoes right here that I had an opportunity to actually see for the first time in New York, but I thought I'd film a proper unboxing of these shoes here in the studio because boy, are they showstoppers. So, without keeping anyone waiting any longer than you need to be, this is actually a pair of shoes that I have all of you to thank for, because it was during a video that I filmed during lockdown with Dominic Casey where he sent me several of his casual, let's call it Rivera models, that we voted on which of those shoes that I should have made. And Dominic and I really hadn't spoken about it since. But I have to be honest, it was something that had been ruminating in the back of my mind. And in the most recent trip I took to New York for the New York Super Trunk Show and Shoe Shine competition, I had the opportunity to visit with Dominic, and he revealed these to me. Well, that tag right there is maybe giving a little bit too much away. It wasn't something that I ordered from Dominic. These were a gift from him, exceptionally generous. I mean, beyond generous, especially considering not just the cost, but the amount of time that goes into making a pair of shoes like this. But I think the sweetest gesture, really, and just a gesture of just this friendship I've come to appreciate so much, is the fact that I didn't even ask for these. Nor would I ever be so presumptuous as to ask for a pair of shoes. But let's say this differently. They weren't something I commissioned that ended up being a gift. I hadn't even asked for these. We hadn't even spoken about them, and he really took the opportunity to surprise me. So let's look at these. We're gonna unbox them. I haven't worn them yet. I've seen them once, and I have to say these shoes are so beautiful. They are simply something that I want to marvel at. Here they are. Look at those beauties. These are in fact the blue Pigskin casuals that Dominic made for me. I mean, these are absolutely beautiful shoes. And I have to say, in some ways, this is really stepping outside of my box. All of you know that I've been accused of dressing maybe perhaps too much like a funeral director. Some of you on this channel staged an intervention and actually suggested that I visit with Nick Fowkes to get some advice on how to introduce a little bit more color and, let's say, flair into my wardrobe. We filmed that video at your suggestion, and here I am. Maybe this means I've been fully redeemed. I've been, let's say it's a remediation, if you will, in my style, that I would even have a pair of shoes like this and that I would be this excited. I really am that excited. These are beautiful shoes. Again, they are a casual model, very similar to a pair that Dominic made for me a long time ago that I have really beaten into the ground. In some ways, it's embarrassing even to show you these shoes. These are a pair of casuals. It was the first pair of casuals that Dominic ever made for me. It really was meant to be a trial shoe more than anything else. That's at least how he explained it to me. And it had a rubber sole on these shoes. Look at the wear on this. This really goes to show you just how much I've used these shoes. And you know what? I've just decided that I've loved these shoes so much, or that I love them so much, that I would just not really limit myself in wearing them, for better or worse. So I've gone hiking with the children in these shoes. They go on all my vacations. I went fishing in Maine with these shoes. And you know what? Why the hell not? They fit great, they're comfortable, they're easily worn without socks. They can be dressed up, they can be dressed down. Even though that this is a hand-welted pair of shoes, where this outsole could be taken off and completely replaced, the rubber outsole really was something that I hadn't anticipated enjoying so much. Now, I will name drop for you. It was actually during a video with Dominic Casey that he even gave me the idea for a rubber soled pair of shoes, and this was because the Prince of Wales, Edward VIII, the Duke of Windsor, that actually gave us the idea for these shoes. And reviewing some historical photographs from within the Duke's closet, Dominic noticed that he had some casual shoes looking just like this with rubber soles. And Dom was like, that'd be fun to do for Kirby. And so that's where these shoes were made. And I have to say that I've gotten an exceptional amount of use out of them. In some ways it's embarrassing. I need to polish these things, maybe send them to our mail-in shoe shine service, but beautiful shoes. And as you all know, I love Pigskin. I've got the dark brown cap toe Oxfords that are Pigskin. I've got the black cap toe Oxfords that are Pigskin. And now I have these beautiful baby blue Rivera Pigskin casuals. So great shoes, and let me talk about these a little bit in some of the details. So again, Pigskin, right? This is an increasingly rare material. It's not peccary, which is a soft material. We have gloves in the back that are made from peccary. It's a beautiful material, but peccary is very soft. This is proper pigskin. It's tanned, it's waxed, and it has a hard finish to it that makes this a great material for dress shoes. Now, what I love about Pigskin is the soft, subtle texture from the way that the hair of the pig attaches to the skin. And that gives Pigskin an incredible visual texture that immediately sets it apart from calfskin or cordovan or anything else. To me, it's that subtle texture, and you all know that on this channel, I'm a massive fan of visual texture. It's such a simple way to add elegance and sophistication to something that is otherwise very classic. There is nothing outlandish about this shoe. Well, I mean, maybe other than the light blue color, but let's just say it was brown, right? There's nothing, loud and flamboyant about this shoe, pretending it's brown, but that texture of the pigskin makes it something that's interesting. And so with the Bespoke shoe, you have the opportunity to commission shoes out of interesting and unusual materials, and that's one of the things I love. Now, Dominic, using his incredible intuition as a bespoke shoemaker, as someone that's been doing this for a long time, he made several important and very, clearly wise decisions that one would expect from someone like Dominic in how to make this shoe. For one, the hand stitching along the vamp, this is all stitched by hand, it was done out of an undyed thread, right? And it's so that it's that undyed kind of natural cream or white thread that, again, elevates the casualness of this shoe, making it even more sophisticated. Now, he took that theme even farther, right, with the natural edge and heel. So again, you look at this beautiful edge and heel. It's completely undyed. There isn't any leather dye on this. This has simply been ironed or waxed and ironed as a shoemaker would anything. And so you have this beautiful, unvarnished natural leather look, for lack of a better word, that again, just natural beauty of the material and then the the technique, the craftsmanship with which this is built to shine through. I mean, if you look at this right here, I mean, it invokes for me, you know, these different layers in the color, the just natural texture of a fine piece of veneered wood. Again, a West End kind of natural finish to the outsole. Absolutely beautiful. Some incredible nailing detail along the heel. I mean, this shoe, compared to this one, you can see has a much higher level of finish that, you know, makes this a pair of shoes that is really screaming to be taken to Cuba, Mystique, or maybe even the Bahamas. This with a pair of beautiful shorts, linen shorts, a nice guayabera or a button-up linen shirt. And these shoes, either with socks pulled over the calf, but even with shorts, I'm not opposed to doing that. And I have been known in Rome. That's one of the ways I was going around. But one of the other things about this shoe is that it has a seamless heel, right? Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, the way that that is wrapped around the heel. It is almost a seamless hole cut. There is one seam right here, right, that is very discreetly hidden, kind of in this inside arch coming off of that casual strap. But to be completely honest, I mean, you hardly even see that. That is just one of those elements of craftsmanship and quality that Dominic is integrating into his work. Absolutely beautiful. Even the vamp, I mean, you'd see this right here and you would think, maybe that's two pieces of leather sewn together. No, it's a single piece of leather, right, that is then pulled together and hand sewn to create this little beaded effect right here. So absolutely beautiful pair of shoes. And you know what, why not? Let's just pull these shoe trees out. Bespoke shoe trees, you can tell they're actually quite difficult to even get out of the shoes. Beautiful, hollowed. They smell amazing. Maybe not forever, but and that's an interesting point. I actually find that my Bespoke shoes never smell, and it's because they are natural materials that don't harbor any type of bacteria, that you don't have the buildup of odor that happens with anything that is synthetic. In fact, I don't have a single pair of shoes that you could smell and say, those don't smell nice. I mean, you only find that really with tennis shoes, and the reason you do that with tennis shoes is because everything is so synthetic that that bacteria, which is what causes the odor, just really proliferates. Anyway, beautiful pair of shoes. I mean, even the finishing on the inside, absolutely smooth, kind of almost, I mean, it's a suede piece of leather in here that is meant to really grip the heel. Beautiful hard countering. And then you look on the inside, and again, just beautiful craftsmanship. I mean, with a hand-welted pair of shoes, that welt is sewn directly onto that insole. And that is what gives the flexibility and the comfort and in many ways the longevity. So beautiful pair of shoes. I mean, again, I love to marvel at even the inside. And these shoe trees are for real in terms of how difficult they are to get in, which is what you want. Apologize for allowing this video to run long, but absolutely beautiful pair of shoes. My latest addition to my wardrobe, a pair of absolutely gorgeous baby blue pigskin casuals from Bespoke shoemaker Dominic Casey. There we go. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. A thumbs up, thumbs down on this video. What you think of these shoes? Would you wear a pair of shoes like this? That's an interesting question. I'd love to know in the comments below. And I'd say more importantly, how would you recommend that I style these, right? So what should I wear? What type of outfits do you think could even work with a pair of shoes like this? That's suggestions and feedback I need, because I really look forward to wearing these and I need some ideas, so help me out there. Of course, if you haven't visited KirbyAllison.com, take a moment to do so. It's the best way to support the content that we film here on this channel. There you'll find the largest collection of luxury garment care and luxury shoe care accessories in the world, Saphir shoe polish, Wellington shoe shine brushes, shoelaces, so much more, as well as an extraordinary collection of other clothing accessories for the well-dressed, sovereign grade neckties, pocket squares, braces, over-the-calf dress socks, cigar smoking, accoutrement, and so much more. So make sure you visit KirbyAllison.com, poke around. Again, best way to support the content that we film on this channel. Otherwise, I'm Kirby Allison, and I love to help the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes while exploring the world of quality, craftsmanship and tradition. Thanks for watching today's video.